Hey guys, the Last Dog Miner here, and today we are playing some... whatever the fuck this is. Some Assassin's Creed. 1.
Really?
1. Ignore the really in the background, because that was one of my friends just making a comment on their stream. I am going to turn down the sound on my Assassin's Creed a bit, well, I'm going to turn down my entire computer sound actually. Only because you guys can usually only barely hear me. I'm going to mess with this Extreme Audio Renderer. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure everything works. Is everything working? Okay, it is now working. Chat is up. Yeah. Hold up, just promoting stream. That. For some reason, mine takes forever to recognize that I am streaming. Okay, that now recognizes I am streaming. Okay, sorry, just making sure everything's up and live and everything. That seems to be up. That needs to be closed. Okay, everything seems to be up. By the way, I have it like this because for some reason Assassin's Creed 1 does not have the option for you to go full screen unless I need to go to properties to this. Set launch options, windowed height. Oh, that's why it started like that. Okay. Restarting the game and... we don't have to restart the stream, I don't think. Do we? No, we don't. Three minutes. Okay, so it's just gonna have 3 minutes of empty recording time. Okay, now that that's closed, opening it back up, and hoping this works. Because if this doesn't work, if this plan doesn't work, it's gonna sound really dumb. As I have to open my task manager. Because it says that Assassin's Creed is already running, because Steam breaks easily. Let's put it that way. By the way, this is Assassin's Creed 1, and if I open up... Right, I closed it. If I show you guys the... hold up. The Steam... my Steam. I have Assassin's Creed here. Then it will be Assassin's Creed 3, then Brotherhood, which comes after 3, then Unity. Now 3 and Unity don't have background images because they're on my Uplay account. Same thing with, well, I was going to do Prototype and Prototype 2, but I think I'm going to do that after the Saints Row series, just as like filler until I find a new game. Saints Row 2, 3, and 4, unless I get 1 somehow miraculously before I start on 2 and 3 and 4. In fact, Saints Row, because I have all the DLC for that as well. I don't have Gat Out of Hell, I just realized. Sort by relevance. Games. Saints Row 4, Saints Row 3, Saints Row 2, Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, The Long Dark, and that's it. Okay, it either starts with Saints Row 2, or Saints Row Gat Out of Hell is the first game. So let's just get into the Assassin's Creed because it's a tad less confusing. Yes, it's full screen now. Lovely. Now the reason it was like that was because I set it up like that. Now how I set it up like that was I went into the advanced user options and edited some of the launch options. Sorry about that. I went to open it to check if the Assassin's Creed would fucking shit. Sorry. Same thing happened when I closed it this time. Basically, what happened was I tried to check to make sure the stream was doing it right. Like it had updated and was streaming full screen. Guess what? It wasn't. Sorry, I'm messing with my tablet to see how I stream sound. Sorry, I'm messing with my tablet to see how I stream sound. Okay, that sounds well enough. It's not fixed, but whatever. My tablet is being dumb. But the problem with this is if I go minimized version. Oh, let's see. If I minimize it to mess with the stream, since I don't have a second monitor to keep the stream on so that I can just go like boom and I'm on the other monitor, I only have one monitor, so I have to open Task Manager, which closes this one or makes it into Windows version. Here is the first part of bullshit. Part 3. That's what I'm calling this.
I applied my thought to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And heat increaseth knowledge, increaseth sorrow.
We've got a problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Okay, so basically what happens here...
Let me try and stabilize him.
Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it. It's not working.
Give it a moment, mister.
Oh, hold up. Audio. It's at full graphics. Okay, how do I find blood on and off? Cloud density. Vibration. HUD elements. There we go. GPS and weapon. That's not what I'm looking for. Customized controls. Once again, not what I'm looking for.
Illegit. That's the first time.
I'm trying to find the subtitles. Oh, I don't think Assassin's Creed 1 had subtitles.
That's enough, Miss Stillman.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and get you out. I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
I do not care if it bugs out. You see this face? This is me not caring.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are.
Thank you,
what
whoever is
you
streaming.
are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then
That's
we'll
cool.
induce a coma
Sorry.
and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
Basically, Desmond is who we're playing as, the guy on the table.
Lie down, Desmond.
And he is stuck in here because
A wise
they want the Apple
decision.
V. Now at the beginning, it was all buggy and whatnot because they tried putting him straight where the
You're
Apple V
inside
was.
the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
They tried putting me
Genetic
right
Seems
here
you'll
or
need a
here.
bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will.
I'm gonna pass the tutorials and wait for a save.
Migration,
Then wait for a
hibernation,
save.
reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode code and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access.
Yep, right there.
Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
By the way, if you
It's
guys
your
can hear this,
subconscious.
I'm having
It's
to move
resistant.
my, like,
We found
lift and
similar
put back down my
reactions among
mouse
patients who
to,
undergo
like, do
hypnosis
this.
to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to a save point. And then I'm going to close it, then reopen it, so that we can get full screen.
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Warning. Data stream unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization. Hello, Subject 17. This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system.
See, that Subject
Instructions
17
will follow
thing is very
shortly.
important in Assassin's Creed 4.
The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors'
I hate
memories.
doing this part.
If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate
can
your
make this
body's
first person.
adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input.
Oh no, you can only press E for Eagle Vision if
While
you're standing
standing
still.
still, use the head button to observe your environment.
Press E. First person, look around and notice the people around you. 2, 3, 2, 2.
Good. Use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to
Hold
continue
shift
the
to gentle
synchronization
push.
process.
Yes. Perfect. I did that masterfully because it did not allow me to walk. Yeet.
Well done.
Well done, Mr.
The
Bond.
Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions: low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads up display changes the context of the
Yeah, see,
puppeteering
it's
inputs.
vision, punch, gentle push, and this is space is blend, shift is gentle push, E is vision, left is punch. But if you right click, you get punch,
Excellent.
vision, shift is grab, and space is jump, because that's
We will
for
continue
sprinting.
your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Bitch. Yes, because that was amazingly planned. So, whoever created this game. Thank you, whoever is watching. I don't know who you are currently, but thank you.
Good. Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground.
Yeah, in which case, that's bad. Now, the reason I'm not moving is because I'm not really fixing the game, but like checking one, who's watching, and two, what's on the stream to make sure nothing's broken, make sure it's picking up everything. You know, the gist. Nobody's watching according to this. Lovely. Oh no, because there's 2 people watching now, which means it's me and somebody else. Thank you whoever else is watching. I don't know who you are, unfortunately. Because the thing is not showing me.
While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
Sprint / rerun. Yeah, run.
Well done.
Dumb shit. Sorry, it was very...
The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade. With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him
the
by
first
using
button,
your
button
armed hand
one.
button.
Or the left mouse, button 0, and right mouse, button 1.
Who did this? Show yourself!
Who did this? I love that accent.
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
Kill him! Kill the
Notice how the
assassin!
social status icon has changed to
Now
exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
Come on! I know you!
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken.
The line of sight is broken,
Now
so you can
run
now
into the
hide.
roof garden to hide from the soldier.
This is much harder to do in this game, unfortunately.
Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
I like that this version of the, like,
This is
Assassin's Creed
pointless.
1 has the blue for vanishing. Because like Assassin's Creed 4, it is
Well
so
done.
hard to tell.
The
when
soldier
you're
has lost your
anonymous.
track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot.
Well, what if I want to stay here? That's not some cinematic, though.
Excellent.
Neat. I haven't fully exited, but
Being
okay, my
anonymous
tablet's
will
being
fill
doubled
your
down.
synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Hashtags between scholars. Okay, that's between 2 people on a bench. That's haystack. That's roof garden. That's in scholars. Basically, scholars are like priests? Question mark?
Let
They're
us continue
all
with the demonstration of Blend.
Informed.
Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
Okay, so you don't have to be in the group of scholars, you just have to be walking like a scholar. I love how his back, like, you see that item on his back? How it's, like, bouncing up and down above his
Good.
body? Yeah, good times.
Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done.
Okay, white is information, so yeah, yellow is assassination target, red is soldiers or enemies, blue is allies, so friends who won't attack you unless you
Remember,
attack them.
Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The
I'm
creed
going
consists
to
of
try
3
to
tenets.
uptime every so
First,
often.
never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not
Okay.
compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial. The most stable memory block will now be loaded.
Okay, so... I was gonna say, once it saves, I'm going to stop the recording
Wait!
and restart
There must be
everything.
another way. This one
Oh.
need not die.
I have to do this. Yeah, that's Ezio.
An excellent skill.
No, Altair.
Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
Yeah, that's
Our
why
scout
Altair
ahead.
never became the leader.
Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Someone asked you to kill someone. That's a bug. That guy just got back up. I love free run, but it's annoying when running away from people because shoot things. Do I not have another weapon? Low profile, because if we do high profile, it ruins our chances.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
And this is why Altair is a dick. Because by doing this, he doesn't think about his subordinates, he just thinks about himself. He's a useless prick. Oh, I'm trying to get on the ladder, you piece of shit. He thinks about, like, getting a promotion.
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Dicks.
Blood.
No!
And that's why you're an idiot.
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Now I'm guessing you guys can guess Altair sort of a Middle Eastern name. Hence, Holy Land. Basically, it's, I guess, Christians versus some other thing. Okay, I have to get up there into that place. Now, I really should be getting off and fixing, one, the game, and two, stopping the recording, but, whatever, I'll do that in a second. Once I get to the next part. Jump, 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 jump. Eats egg. Like, it's pretty light, but...
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
Basically, skipping annoying parts so that we don't have to listen to music. Because we're cunts.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. Hope y'all enjoyed. See y'all next time. Bye.